Hey everyone, it's Becky. I just have a design team project for the cross promotion with Gina Designs and Craftsupplies1. What I've done is alter the book box that I got in my design team package for this month. This is what it looks like when it's put together. And then I used some lace and all the flowers are from Craftsupplies1. And I believe all of the laces as well. So let me just go ahead and kind of show you. Let me kind of zoom out just a little, okay. So this is like the whole overview of the box. And I used the Prima Engraver. And I thought it was gonna turn out kind of cool. I struggled with this project. I got my inspiration for this from Miranda, which is Miss Liberty 25 here on YouTube. She did a book box a long time ago. It's similar with this, and so like her clock and her placement, and like she used the window and stuff like that. So I thought it would be kind of cute to kind of, I don't know, replicate it, but so that's what I kind of just tried to use, because I like the layering that she did on the front, and that's what I was trying to do, but then I was struggling with the colors and stuff. So let me just show you the inside. I just left it plain. I think I might make a mini and put in here. I'm not quite sure, or maybe just some laces. And give to somebody, but the lid, or you know, the front's kind of heavy now with all that stuff. I did put some rosettes that are just from my stash, and I colored them, and I hope my lighting is okay. I still don't have a desk lamp. You think I could remember to buy one? No. So what I did, let's see, the color, because I just kind of hit it here and there. I don't know if it's picking it up too well. Used these chalk edgers, and this is dark bark. If it'll focus. There we go. And then I used a little bit of this knotted wood one, just a little bit, and that's what I used on my laces too. So there's the inside. I just dressed everything, and I used that dark bark on the edges of the paper. And then my color that I painted this, before I painted it, the whole thing with gesso, and then I went around just the edges with walnut stain, and then I took the dark bark over the top of that, just on the, after like my paper was on, and just went over like the wood that was still showing. So there's that. And then here on the back, I put here on the spine, actually, I put some of this rosette, and this is like a, oh, it's like a brown. It's almost like a, it almost looks like an olive green, but it's got like a more brown color to it, like a really light brown. And I thought that went good, so I put that there. And then I used this crochet trim from Craftsupplies1, and it comes with a border. It's like crocheted, you know, around this, and I just cut it off and kind of frayed the edge. And then it has another one that I just cut off just to make it narrower. And I used my Lindy sprays on it. Let me see, I used on the whole box, I used Mission Bells Brown. I used here on the front a little bit on the clocks and this doily behind. I used Wake Me Up Before You Go Gold. And then a little bit of this on some of the flowers, and it is Bodacious Blush. And then the other one I used was Cocoa Bean Copper. And I used Steampunk Sophia. And then I used a little bit of this dark chocolate truffle, but it's almost gone, so it's kind of hard to get out of there. So that's the colors that I used. Here on the back, I think I used the cocoa bean, copper, and I know I used the steampunk Sophia, and then I went over it a little bit with my Distress ink, the black soot, and then I did the same thing here on the front. You can't really see it too much anymore. And then I also put this other lace. It's kind of like a scallop lace on the edge. I did cut it apart. I forgot to keep it out because I was like, oh, I need to keep that out because they won't know. But it's a scallop lace from Craftsupplies1. And then there's like a paper doily behind. And then here, the very last time we did a cross promo with Gina, I got the clocks, and I didn't use all of them, so I used them, and so I cut a chipboard clock, and I'll put the link to the clock as well as the book box below. And then last time also I got the window, and I got the key, and I got some gears. And so all these gears, the window and the key, are from Gina's Designs. And then I'll post the links to those below. Oh, and then I also got the hinge too. I got some hinges. And so all of those are from the last cross promo that we did with Gina. So then I colored the doily and the chipboard clock, and then I put the window down. The window actually has the shutters on the sides, and I actually cut them off and put them on the inside. And then I struggled with this window because I couldn't get it like the perfect color. So, and I don't know, I think it kind of turned out, everything's grungy. I like the way that turned out. It's just this window, it's got a million layers of gesso and paint on it. So, because I couldn't get it right. Here I have a Tim Holtz, like a pennant. I don't know, it's the white ones, and I kind of colored it. And then I have just a little filigree from my stash, and then this is a Tim Holtz game spinner, and then a Prima, like a brad, the junkyard brad, and then another gear, a metal gear from my stash, and then that's a gear from Gina's with the Prima junkyard brad on the front, and then that's the, like, it's a gear flourish type thing, and I'll post a link to all this stuff below to Gina's shop. And then this little flower thing, Miranda did it on her book box as well. She took like pieces of the flower, the petals off the flower, and put them together and stuck them under stuff. So I have it's this flower right here, and it looks like a wild rose, and it's from Craftsupplies1, and it's a fabric one. So I took some of the petals off that, and I stuck them there, and then up here, and I think that's all. And I colored them and all that with the same colors, just until I got it the way I liked it. Here's another hinge from Gina's Designs. This is a piece off the clock when I cut it. It cut off a piece of the number, so I just, kind of cut it more to make it look kind of cool. Like the Prima metal ones. And then there's another piece of that hinge hidden up here. And then these flowers are all from Craftsupplies1. These ones are, I believe they're the 1 3/4 inch black ones. And then these are the 1/2 inch black ones. This is a 3/4 inch cream colored one, and I inked them all to kind of match everything. And then these are yellow ones. Yeah, I think they're all just all yellow. They're not two-tone. It's kind of a bright yellow, but I put some of that Bodacious blush over them, and it kind of turned it kind of, autumny type thing. And then these are the white rolled rose that I got in in my design team package. My backdrop is falling. And then this is a dress form that I got this month from Gina's Designs. And I just inked her up with that Bodacious blush. And then that's a Tim Holtz pen nib. And then this is some filigrees from Craftsupplies1. This one I just cut in half. And then this one is a butterfly kind of square looking thing. Like if you bend it, it would make it look like a butterfly. Well, I just cut like the little pieces off of it. I don't know if you guys can see. And I just stuck them in there. So there's one there, there's one there, there's one down here. And then I put paint over everything. This is from the Engraver collection, these little brads. That one just has some, like, from the paper. And then that one says Journey, and that's like a compass. And then this is one of the new flowers. They're white. I colored it up with a Bodacious blush in different colors. There's another white rolled rose, some more black ones. This is the really cute ones that I got this month. They're like a little white, like a rosebud with some lace around it. And I just put a little bit of the Bodacious blush on that. There's another black, and there's another cream one. And then that's that kind of wild rose looking one. And there's another yellow. See, you can kind of see how bright yellow they are. And then that's a Prima light bulb. And then there's another one of the pieces from the clock, the chipboard clock. And then that's a Tim Holtz like hanger pin. Another token from Tim Holtz. That's a gear from my stash. And then back behind it is, when you get the gears like this from Gina's, this was with it. And so, you know, it's like the gear got punched out of it, so I used it and stuck it behind this Woodward from Prima. It says noted. And then there's a black one, a black flower. And then here is some flower or lace from Craftsupplies1 that I cut apart just to kind of, because it was too wide. So I cut it apart and just layered it across. So I think that's everything. And then there's some more of the doily and the other part of the clock. And then over here, it came off, I have just a chain from my stash, and then a little, I don't know what these are called, like a hitch. That I put this little thing from my stash on, and with the key from Craftsupplies1, with some more chain. And then this is the Arte cake, and I hung it from just a little like drawer pull from my stash. So yeah, that's, oh, and then here on top of this hinge is another engraver brad. So and then after everything was done, oh, and then right here is a charm from Craftsupplies1. It's the angel, and I just cut like the little piece off that you would use it as a charm. So yeah, it turned out cute. And then after everything was done, I went through with some black texture paint, just black paint mixed with sand. And then some gesso, because I ran out of white paint. I mixed my gesso with sand and just went over different things and stuff. So I don't know. I think it turned out great. The window is still kind of bugging me, but I think it's really kind of like girly grunge. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll post the links to everything that I used from Gina's Designs below. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.